Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another top 10 countdown. In fact, this is an updated top 10 because there's been so many new cards. We've decided to update the top 10 epic cards. So there we go, updated September 2023 if you're watching in the future. Anyhow, straight in at number 10 in our top 10 countdown of epic cards, we've got Time Machine, an amazing card this one, pretty new card. Don't think it was in the top 10 last time. Don't think it was out last time. But Time Machine, Epic Limited, 8 for 72. What does it do? On the draw, if your deck has exactly 9 history cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 15 until played and vice versa. Now, put this one in because you can build some absolutely awesome decks around the Time Machine. So there we go. In a new entry in our charts at number 10. That is the Time Machine. Quite a cool picture as well. Do like that one. Use this card quite a lot as well. Okay, so as I said, always these lists don't include mythics, obviously, because it's an epic countdown. But here we go. Number 9, we've got Testudo formation. I'm sure everybody knows this card. 3 for 27, epic limited card. On the return, your cards, wherever they are, gain plus 48 power. And the downside, they cost plus 3 energy this round. Really useful card, being played a lot this week, I've noticed, but makes our chart definitely worth entering at number 9. Testudo formation. Okay, let's move on and have a look at number 8. There we go. What a controversial card, the Indigo Milk Cap. On the draw, gain 25 until this is returned to your deck. And on the return, if it's on or before round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hand locks permanently, and if it's after round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hands lock this round. I love this card because it causes so much confusion for everybody, especially if you get that permanent lock. You've pretty much lost the card for the whole game unless you can overlock and unlock. Anyhow, that's Indigo Milk Cap, great card, makes our chart at number 8. So let's have a look at number 7 in our top 10. Siege Tower, another great epic card. Epic limited, 6 for 54. On the draw, your cards in hand gain plus 32 power and cost plus 2 energy until played. Really useful card. Like I said, a lot of these cards are being played. Nearly every deck I've met this week, I think, has got Siege Tower. But a great deck, a great card, I should say, makes our chart at number 7. Number 6, another amazing card, the Door to Hell. Cool picture, that one. On the draw, your cards in hand burn 50 until played and gain plus 50 this turn. A pretty useful card. That is the Door to Hell. 3 for 40, really cheap to play as well. Fits in so many decks. So number 6 in our epic top 10. So let's have a look. What is at number 5 in our countdown? Number 5 goes to Andronikos II Paleologos. There we go, my friend. Cool card, this one. 7 for 50. On the play, your cards in hand gain 21 power for 9 turns. Absolutely amazing. And the only downside, on the draw, if it's after round 3, so round 4 onwards, your cards, wherever they are, lose minus 10 permanently. So get your circulation right, and he is a great card. Number 4, another new card. Wasn't in our charts before. The Grim Reaper, straight in at number 4. On the draw, if it's round 1 or 2, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 32 power this turn. If it's round 3 or 4, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 16 this turn. And if it's after round 4, your cards in hand lose minus 16 permanently. Absolutely devastating card. Really does some big damage to your opponent. Definitely worth being at number 4 in our epic top 10, the Grim Reaper. Number 3, what an amazing card. This card is getting stronger and stronger. The Great Smog of London, 1952. He nearly made it a little bit higher, and I don't even think he was in the charts last time, but 4 for 40 on the start. If your deck contains coal, your opponent loses minus 5 power until this is returned to your deck. So hold this card as long as you can, as long as you got coal, and you're really going to do some big damage to your opponent. Number 3, absolutely amazing card. Check out that Great Smog video as well. That's an awesome deck that we've built around this card. Absolutely phenomenal card. So number 3 in our epic top 10. Number 2, another one that didn't make the top 10 last time, Shakespeare's First Folio. On the play, to each of your random weird world documented and battle cards, wherever they are, gain plus 25 permanently. If you can get him round 3 times in a game, you're adding 75 on to any of those cards. And if you got 6 of them, that is absolutely ridiculous buff from Shakespeare's First Folio. Definitely makes number 2. Anyhow, let's have a look at a few honourable mentions before we move on to the number 1. So, Eye of Storm, great card still, epic limited. On the return, all cards in both players' hand lock next turn. Really good if you're doing an overlock deck. Love that card, 7 for 68, an amazing picture as well. Another honourable mention goes to... Let's have a look, what's the next one? Here we go. Another honourable mention then in the epic cards goes to... Eye of Storm doesn't want to go. He is staying. There we go. Sidonia, 10 for 0. On the start, this card gains plus 15 and costs -1 until played. Really good card still. Key with that one, obviously, is to hold it in your deck or hold it in your hand as long as you can and use him at the end to get a really big score. Sidonia or Sidonia, that face on Mars there. Look at that. Hierophant, he used to be in the top 10. There's so many good epic cards now. He has fallen out of the top 10, but still worth an honourable mention. If your deck has 3 tarot cards, give them wherever they are, 27 permanently. So still an amazing card, but doesn't make the top 10. Incredible. Unlucky Hierophant. Still good though. 6 for 47. Boxing. Well, boxing decks are becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. Boxing was probably just in our top 10 last time, I think. On the play, your cards with 70 more base power, wherever they are. Gain plus 14 until play. So still a good card, but like I said, those big heavyweight boxing decks now pretty much useless, to be honest. But there we go, that's boxing. Still worth an honourable mention. Art Deco, still an absolutely incredible, versatile card. Fits in pretty much every single deck. On the play, this card gains plus 20 permanently, and you gain plus 1 energy permanently. So pretty useful, and you probably find if you got him, you do use Art Deco quite a lot. I certainly do. Great card. The Tower, another card that used to be in the top 10. This is the one that buffs either your cards or your opponent's cards by 100, and it reveals before scoring. You do get the buff from the Hierophant if you're playing all 3, but nowhere near as good as it used to be. Still a great card, still worth an honourable mention, but doesn't make the top 10. Unlucky the Tower. Another honourable mention, I think we've got a couple more. Ballet, this is a great card. If played in the left slot, your good sport cards, wherever they are, gain plus 24 until played. If played in the middle slot, and this is the one I normally go with, this card gains plus 40 permanently. So again, get that round a few times. It's a great card. And if you're playing in the right slot, if you're playing a lot of history cards, it's a good option. Your history cards in hand gain 22 for 2 turns. So good honourable mention there for Ballet, and that beautiful picture there as well. Really like that card. Another honourable mention then. This is one that's fairly similar. I'm sure everybody knows this card. Oh, Ballet. There we go. Move along, Ballet. Let's get the next card up. Honourable mention then goes to... Dun, dun, dun. Hand fasting. There we go. 6 for 57. If played in the left slot, this card and the card adjacent to this game plus 34 power for 6 turns. Amazing card, that one. Really cool card. Okay, I think we've got a couple more honourable mentions. There's so many good epic cards now. And if you're playing a Beowulf deck, then these cards are great for that. Kultar, Life on Land card there. 1 for 0. Have to have a mention still. Still a really good limited one. This card gains plus 16, costs plus 1 permanently. He's a little bit twisted there. Don't know what's going on. 1 for 0. Common Spotted Couscous. Another great hold card. Gains plus 4 power permanently. And on the play you lose minus 26 permanently. But definitely a good epic card and definitely worth an honourable mention. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you can work out what the number 1 epic card is. Probably no surprise, Identity Theft. Still an incredible card, 8 for 68. Even though a lot of people are playing decks now with no legendary, it's still, in my opinion, the best epic card there is. On the play, for every legendary card in your opponent's deck up to a maximum of 10, your cards in hand gain +4 until played. So you could end up buffing 5 of your cards by 40 if you're lucky, and if you're unlucky then you're going to get 8 for 68. Anyhow, that is my top 10. Don't forget, do leave your top 10 in the comments below, or if you think we've missed out any cards or don't agree, do let us know, because I am really interested to find out what other people think. But that is my top 10 epic cards updated September 2023, just so we can timestamp that one, and we will update some of the other lists over the next couple of days. But in the meantime, enjoy Q, have fun, do check out our 2,000 subscriber giveaway video. Thank you very much for everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't, do subscribe, it really helps us. Do leave us a like, or do leave us a comment. But in the meantime, have fun, take care, bye.